why she comes back after she rejects you, and what should you do about it. See, guys, here's the biggest mistake that men make when a woman walks away. They either start trying to chase her, beg her to come back, or what they'll try to do is change who they are to make the woman feel something for them and give them a shot and everything like that. And what's even worse is when she does make her way back to the guy then all of a sudden tries to change his behavior. You know, everything that brought her to the guy, he begins to change, which actually turns her off. And walking on eggshells, trying to change your personality and trying to walk backwards is not going to keep the woman at all. And both of these reactions right here are things that are not attractive. But what happened is that most of you guys get caught in this cycle, okay? And on today's episode, we're going to break down 5 reasons why a woman comes back after rejecting you and what you should do about it when it happens. Gentlemen, before we start, I'm Stephen Dean Williams. I've been doing this for over 2 decades, doing YouTube shorts, videos, and live, so I hope you guys can join the movement. But what we want to talk about today is not a fairy tale version of everything. We want to get into what's going on. So when you learn the game, one thought, one mind, one way, as I've always told you, you are going to lose women. Women are going to walk away from you, and women are not going to be interested in you, and they're not going to like your lifestyle. But these are the reasons why they come back. See, the number one thing is a woman sees you thriving without her, okay? And sometimes that will bring them back. The best revenge for some things, and not even revenge, is just living well. Gentlemen, a woman may reject you. She might distance herself. Hell, she might even ghost you and things like that. But when she sees that your life is not in shambles and crumbles and you're moving forward, you're still seeing women, you're still dating, you're still interacting, everything like that, it is something that's going to actually draw her back into you, because women aren't used to that for men. And the thing is that you're not chasing her. You're not angry. You're not unbothered. You're just doing what you're doing. And here's the key here. She might not be coming back because she wants to build something real. She might just come back because she's curious, or she just realizes, you know what, let me bite the gold. Is he the real thing? So when a woman does come back, it's very important, guys, that you just don't assume that she's going to be actually interested in you. You just got to ask yourself, what has changed in her? Are her actions lining up with her behaviors? Maybe she's breadcrumbing you or just fishing for attention. Regardless of that, let her go. Remember, at the end of the day, we're not a backup plan. Number 2, her options don't live up to her fantasy. Remember, guys, her reality, she has an idea of the kind of man that she wants. Somebody that is tall, flies a dragon, and somebody that can give her everything she wants in life. But sometimes when she meets you, you might not be the right person for her. I mean, your lifestyle might be totally different. You might be an asshole. You might be a jerk. You might be chubby. You might be out of shape. But the thing is that you hit her in a certain way. And see, what people don't understand is that a lot of times women will chase the fantasy or the idea of somebody better, but she might reject you thinking there was something better out there, which is her right to do. But this is why the game is so important. She may go on a few dates with people. She might call other people, but then what happens is she recognizes in something in you the impact that you do. When you have the game, you hit women in such a way mentally that you become an unforgettable person, that she just wants to be connected to you. And when she does come back, and this is very important because it's kind of tricky, dog, because sometimes a woman is going to see your value when she's around non-valuable individuals. And here's the thing that we got to do. You just got to pay, like, again, it's very important that you pay attention to her consistency. Is she being consistently consistent? And if she's not the one from you, okay? The next one, you left a deep, deep emotional imprint on her. You see, gentlemen, one of the most powerful and misunderstood reasons why a woman comes back actually to a man who is one thought, one mind, one way is not about how you looked and everything like that. It always gonna come down, like I've always say, how you made her feel. Look, you made her feel safe. You made her feel seen. You made her feel certain things that she's not used to feeling with other people. And because she's feeling those things in you, it is kind of like the drug that you're giving her without trying to force yourself in there. The moment you give a woman free will is the moment that she actually wants to come back to you and actually wants to be a part of your life because you made her do that. And this kind of emotion that you have with a woman is always going to be a drawback because for a lot of women, she doesn't understand the loneliness of losing out on a man that actually makes her feel something. But here's the thing. She might come back through a text message. She might come back through accidentally on purposely running into you. But what is important here is that you have got to make sure that you stay on your square and don't get excited. You got to act like you've been there before. Where a lot of guys go wrong when they really want to give it a woman and all of a sudden she makes her way back to him, he gets really, really excited. And we don't want you to get too excited over there. We want you to feel and know like, hey, I've been here before. This is nothing new. And if you can move and think that way, you're going to win because I don't want you guys, sometimes we get caught up in that and it feels really good at the moment. But here's the thing. Sometimes she's just there to see or kick the rocks or like I said before, bite the gold to see if you're actually that guy. Number 4, one thing she might come back for because she wants to reclaim the relationship. Now that you moved on, now that you found somebody else, now that you're doing your thing and having a good time at it, maybe she's upset at that and she doesn't like the fact that you're the kind of person that loves doing what he's doing. And because you moved on, parts of her wants to feel that same connection to you. And sometimes, gentlemen, sometimes it's not a sign of interest from her when she reaches out to you. She just loves competition. Remember, guys, women love men who are wanted by other women. And as long as you're the guy who's wanted by other women, you actually change the game up. She doesn't necessarily, guys, want you. She's just trying to see how you actually are enjoying your life without her sometimes. And as long as you set clear boundaries and everything like that, as long as you're consistently consistent on who you are, where you're not playing games, you're not joking around, you're standing on your square and who you are, you're not going to actually have any of these problems with women. Women love to kind of fish for ideas of what they think a real man is. And sometimes they won't realize what you are until they realize you're gone. And once you're gone, they're going to start missing you. So just remember that. And last but not least, okay, she has finally faced her own issues and things like this. So at the end of the day, guys, as I told you before, a lot of these women that you're going to get, a lot of these women you're going to be dealing with, I told you, they're going to come all broken because of the relationships and the past traumas that they're in, okay? And sometimes a woman is actually going to walk away from you guys because it's not because of you, it's because that she realizes that she cannot stand up to a great man like you. Gentlemen, when you lock in a game and you understand your self-worth and you lock this in, you begin to love yourself, what's going to happen is a woman's going to recognize that, man, I can't keep up with someone like this. He's out of my league. I've got to always be on my A game. And sometimes a woman can't handle that. But see, the moment that you let her go, the moment that you let her know that, you know what, this isn't working out, it's cool, go do your own thing. Well, here's the thing about it is, she is going to come back because guess what? The way she felt about you is so heavy, she can't walk away from the drug of you. It's a real powerful thing that many of you guys have. So when a woman does come back in that kind of a situation, take your time and relax. Take a step back, kind of like breathe the roses, so to speak. Don't ask questions. Don't ask her why she's coming back. Don't ask her why did she leave and everything like that. What you want to do is you just want to make sure that she aligns who she is with the way she's talking. Never take a woman at face value, because if you guys take a woman at face value, then the problem is she's going to recognize she can just say meaningless words and things, and you're actually going to believe what she's going to say. So this is why at the end of the day, you've got to be locked down in who you are. But here is the truth. The truth is that women will leave you and they will come back, and sometimes they will stay and sometimes they'll go again. But the reason why they come back matters more than the fact of why they came back. Don't worry about the why. Don't sit around and assume what's going on with her. Remember, it's a small victory for you because you're the prize. You got the game. You're one thought, one mind, one way. Always remember, when you get somebody that comes back, you just got to start asking yourself the questions. You know what I mean? Not to ask her, but why is she back? What's the motive and the reason why she's coming back? Has anything changed in her for me to give her the opportunity of me and everything? Is she being consistently consistent on the things that she's doing? Is she moving the way I needed to move as a man? Or or is she just going to do the same thing and repeat the same process and the same pattern? And gentlemen, sometimes they will do that. It's very important to know that. Okay, at the end of the day, gentlemen, it is all about you. And listen, don't let your ego and self-importance get in the way, okay? This is very important. They will come back, and I promise you they will, but it's what you do when they come back that's going to keep them there. You cannot give in. Don't fill in with your emotions. Don't file for the eggshells or the crying or the, I missed you and I needed you back in my life and all the other stuff. You're one thought, one mind, one way. And until you actually realize that, realize your value and your worth, you are never going to be seen but anything but someone that can always, just like a revolving door. We don't want to be that. You are a man. You are different. You have depth. You have range. And you have women. So you don't have to worry about them coming back. They've got to prove why they should stay. So gentlemen, if this is a very interesting video to you, you need to check out the video that we have up right now. Or guys, make sure you check out our lives. Just hit the notifications. And also, gentlemen, get down, talk to me live. If you have any problems, we can talk, we can help. I can help you in any way possible. But guys, I do appreciate you guys out there. Gentlemen, please appreciate yourselves and let's soak up this game.